Screentones.
The ultimate tool for that cool manga-ish look. The peak of comics craftsmanship. Almost a relic from the old times that nowadays a lot of artists still use as a way to link their work with manga tradition. Today, digital media made it falling into disuse inside the industry. But did you think that this will end with the old arcana? Oh my god, you're underestimating the power of weeaboo-ness! The old process that survived as a rite of passage to become a true weeaboo artist.
Hello everyone, and welcome again to
Beach!
So in today's video, we are gonna be facing the final tutorial for the ultimate weeaboo, the ultimate otaku. We are gonna be tutorialing screen tones
the hard way,
screen tones the traditional way.
Alright.
This is going to be a video tutorial by David, and it's going to be also the first time we're using screen tones. So in order to get started, we're gonna grab everything we need, and then I'll leave you with the David.
Let's go. This cool plastic sheet that everybody uses, $8. Drawing tools, less than $10. The paper, almost nothing. The cutting tool, $5. The tweezers, you should be using a precision tweezer like this one, but we're not going to spend money on it just for video, so we're checking the bathroom one. So bathroom tweezer, $0. And the most important part.
Okay, probably if you have searched already for screen tones through internet, the first thing to notice is that they are very overpriced basically anywhere, since normally they are imported from Japan. So we have to solve it through the most direct way. We went to Sekaido, Tokyo, and we basically grabbed them from there. Okay, so now that we have everything we need, a little bit of context, just in case someone don't know what we're talking about or is new here. And meanwhile, David is going to be starting inking his panel. Okay, so screen tones are these adhesive sheets with teeny tiny black dot patterns. It has been used in order to have the most variety of grayscales with the cheapest printing medium. If you want to print with the lowest possible cost for daily publications like newspapers or weekly, like those famous Japanese magazines like Shonen Jump, you're going to choose the cheapest paper and a single ton of ink. And how can you have diverse grayscales with only one tone of black? Well, by using these patterns with tiny black dots. By this way, depending on the size of the dots and the distance between them, you're going to have different type of patterns like these ones. And when you look at it from a reading distance, your eye just will read it like shades of gray. The Japanese manga industry adopted this as a standardized way to produce comics. So it started as a technical limitation, but quickly ended up becoming an essential part of the manga aesthetic. And it's very typical to see when a non-Japanese author tries to make a book in manga style, they apply the screen tones even when the printing limitation is not there anymore. But it's just there as a part of the manga aesthetic.
Okay, so let's fill the big black areas, and since we have the page fully inked, the next step will be to decide which tone of gray we want for each part of the panel. Here we have every screen tone sheet we grabbed from Sekaido, Tokyo. Here we can see the instructions below, and this one for example is an A3 with a gradient repeated 3 times. I think I'm gonna use this gradient for the lighter gray part, and I'm going to cut it in order to save the other 2 for next drawings. You know, we only grabbed a few ones and I cannot waste a little bit. So looking at the drawing, I think the most intelligent way to proceed would be dividing the scene in 2 areas. Then I'll use the lighter gradient I use shows for the frontal part, more illuminated, and a darker screen tone for this part under the table. This way we'll achieve a cool light composition, okay? And of course, remember, always coolness over accuracy. If we have to fake some parts, we're gonna do it, my friend, for sure. Okay, first of all, since I'm a little bit of a maniac and I'm scared about wasting my precious screen tones, I'm sticking these 2 little samples in a piece of paper just to see how it works and to be sure about it. Now we're gonna stick the first piece, trying to cover the whole part where we want to place it. Then with the cutter we basically delimit, I think that word is correct in English, we delimit the areas and then remove the sticker from it. It takes a lot of time, I think, because it's my first time, but look at it, just with a few parts removed, it starts to look so sick. And with a little bit of work, everything is removed. Now it's time to fill the part under the table. I'll use the GR403 gradient, as I said before. And since the moment you look at it all together with the previous gradient, you can feel how it works perfectly, creating the illusion of depth under the table that I wanted, so it's perfect. Here you can see how I also added this same darker gradient within the hair. And just to finish the drawing, I'm going to remove a few details off the table to make it look cooler. Now it's time for the second panel. I'm going to use the same two sheets here, the lighter one for the skin and the darker one for the hair. Okay, let's start with the hair. We cover everything again and then we remove the face part, okay? Same with the face. Great, amazing, astonishing, utterly beautiful. And now it's time for one of the parts I was more hyped about. To make volumes in the face using the screen tones. Can we do it? We won't know until we try, so let's go, trust the process. I'm going to put the light source in the left and I'm going to basically draw with the cutter to delimit the illuminated area in the face. Then remove it. And now something that I wanted to try so hard since I watched it in a lot of mangakas videos. Is this. When we try to separate a hard cast shadow from a smooth shadow, they basically scratch the screen tone with the cutter and it's like they erode the dots this way. I tried it and it works so good. I screw with the paper a little bit since I pushed it too hard in the beginning. Then I discovered that you don't really need to press too much, just a little bit with quick but smooth movements. Okay, we're almost done, so I'm using this last sheet with a totally different dot pattern for the first panel background. Everything done. In the last part, the big mystery, since Alba is a Japanese student, she's going to write the dialogues in the balloons to create the ultimate manga illusion.
Okay, here we go. Se no chan.
Oh! Sugoi! Oh my god.
Yo, this is so sick. Like, this gradient, come on, is so good.
It looks great for being
It
the
looks
first
so
time.
beautiful. This is my favorite part.
Even if we said this joke about going to Japan for grabbing the screen tones, there's still cheap screen tones in the internet, but maybe the quality would be like, you know...
They're not too legit, maybe. Okay, before leaving, I just wanted to say, how is Curse Relics going? I mean,
right.
It's going so good so far. I don't care what you think, but like the things I saw on the hashtag are amazing. So please,
cool.
if you're seeing this, go visit Curse Relics 2024 on Instagram or any social media. More Instagram because it's where we have more than 1,000 entries already.
Yes, I will.
It's been amazing so far. You got this, guys. Keep it up. Also, just wanted to say as well that this next month we have a new blog coming up again because we are back to the festival seasons. Yes. And yeah, we don't know. I mean, maybe October. Yeah, because this week we're going to festivals and we are starting going to Italy. It's Italy season, so we're going to Lugano. Is actually Switzerland. Basically, Italy is like super close to Milano, so it's like. Yes. Yeah, so we'll see you there. We'll be signing Rock's comic. We'll have merch there, and yeah, we'll do a blog about it. So yeah, that's it. Anything else to add?
We hope you like it. We hope you find it interesting, and more soon. See you guys.
See you guys. Yes. Bye.